Well, good afternoon and welcome along to the Brewery Field. It's the first afternoon of a new season here today. 25-26 starts here and Moors are on home soil for the opener. Hereford have made the long trip to join us this afternoon and Moors looking to get off on a positive footing. It's the third time in I think 6 years that these sides have met on the opening day. A 3-3 classic 3 years ago when they met at Edgar Street, the game that went one way then the other. What fireworks will be in store this afternoon as Graham Lee goes up against opposite number Paul Caddis. Back to Kwanzaa again. Mafuta. Again, just a heavy touch there. He hasn't been at his best in the opening minutes here. And just as I say that, Taylor's caught on the ball as well. And Hereford might profit from that. The shot comes in. And Brad James is right behind it there. There's a decent hit from Sam Osborne from about 25 yards there. Swirling in the wind a little bit possibly as well. James watched it all the way and clutched it to his midriff. A long clearance up towards Medine. Hawkins does well in the air this time though. Amari Sterling James facing his own goal there, can't hold on to it, and Ramshaw has it back. Now Rowe takes a touch and scoops it up the right hand side beyond Skinner. It's a really good ball and McEwen's got him behind there. McEwen prods it in field and there's a challenge in the box and the referee gives a free kick. Oh, I tell you what, that looked inside the penalty area from this distance, but the referee's given a free kick on the edge. Matty Dolan races across to protest. The murmur of discussion moves around the Brewery Field as he lines this up. Is it too wide to have a shot on goal? Never for Matty Dolan. He might try and whip this, you know. There's a wall up. Matty Dolan steps up though, and it's just wide, and I think the goalkeeper got a touch. He did indeed. It was an excellent fingertip save from Theo Richardson there that pushes it round the post. Matty Dolan continues his discussion with the linesman there, asking whether he couldn't have had a better view about whether that was a penalty. And it's a deep corner this time, really deep towards the far post where Ramir Campbell stepped. And then there's an acrobatic effort by Mafuta, I think it was, and it's gone way over the bar. So goalless here at the Brewery Field, and I do get the impression Moors are just continuing to feel out this new formation. Dolan collects the ball and will send it into the middle here. Can he find his delivery this time? He's had a few attempts from that right hand side and hasn't really troubled Theo Richardson in the middle yet. What can he conjure this time, the midfielder? Towards the front post, flicked on, and this time Richardson is tested. It was Ramshaw who got across the front post there and was a perfect flicked header on goal, and Richardson had to react really quickly to push it over his bar. A really well worked corner. It was whipped in with venom to that front post by Dolan, and Ramshaw met it superbly. The game between these sides at the Brewery Field last year did end goalless. I hope I'm not putting the mockers on it this afternoon. Moors ran out comfortable winners when they went to Edgar Street. Oh, it's a decent corner in and the header down, and James makes a good save there. I think the ball just hung in the wind a little bit and it made it really difficult to judge. Campbell was in the mix and he's headed on goal. Didn't really have the venom needed to trouble Brad James extensively, but it was difficult the way judge, I think, for the goalkeeper, but he did manage to keep it out. So Dyson's made the run on the overlap, but Dolan's gone into the middle and the header down is by Pollock and it's held by the goalkeeper. Decent contact from Ben Pollock there. He headed it down into the ground, but he couldn't get the purchase needed. And the ball pushed down the line for Ento again here. Heavy touch allows Dolan to win it back. Now Bales. James sorts his feet out quickly. They find Bales again. And Bales sneaks it down the line for Mackenzie Heaney. Heaney's ball and Taylor's onside here. There's a bit of lack of organisation. This is a big chance for Glenn Taylor to open his account. And of course he does. Hereford unpicked by Mackenzie Heaney, sliding ball down the left-hand side. Glenn Taylor charged through on goal and then sent the goalkeeper to his left before lifting it into the roof of the net above him. And it's taken Glenn Taylor just 35 minutes to score again against the Bulls. He helped himself to his 200th in Moors colours against Hereford last season. And now he opens the scoring to put Moors in the driving seat on the opening day of National League North. Ball, it's hooked extremely high towards the edge of the Moors penalty area there. Ramir Campbell's done really well actually. Osborne, neat side step, and then his lifted effort was a pretty ingenious one to be fair, but James was equal to it, just steps back and clutches that out of the sky. Here's Skinner now, looking to get away from Medine, and he does so, but he runs into trouble, and Dyson now slides it down the right hand side, and Taylor's run is a good one, and it's found expertly from Dyson. Ramshaw making the run inside. It is Ramshaw laid off on the edge of the box, and the shot comes in, and Richardson has to use his feet to clear. Hanging on a little bit there, Hereford, but now they carry the ball clear through Sterling James. His ball a bit wayward though, and Beals will get there. It was a clever piece of play by Ramshaw, who just sold a dummy on the edge of the box. Heaney whips it in left-footed. It's a good delivery. Taylor challenges. Ramshaw might fall for Rowe! It's in! Dan Rowe! Back from holiday onto the score sheet. Moors double their lead with just over a minute left of the first half. It was a bit scrappy the way it fell to him, but nothing at all scrappy about the way he dribbled into space and then found the bottom corner. And Dan Rowe on the opening day puts Moors in driving seat. Medine does well though and helps win it back for Moors, and Dolan now slips it into midfield for Taylor. Taylor was mugged there and caught late, and he'll win a free kick just inside his own half here, the front man. Taken quickly down the right hand side, a bit of space for McEwen to move into here. Ramshaw makes the run ahead of him. Medine's in the middle, Tim towards him. Gary Medine might come back for McEwen here. McEwen slams a shot across goal and just wide. It's taken a deflection as well. So it'll be a left wing corner. Moors showing their teeth again. They opened up Hereford a couple of times in the closing stages of the first half. It looks like they've got an appetite for more at the start of the second period. It looks like he'll probably come back on by the looks of things. Mackenzie Heaney with the corner. Clipped clear. Pollock trying to hook it on goal, and it's half a chance, for the defender. Dan Rowe's already got in on the act, and Ben Pollock fancied etching his name on the score sheet there. Hereford have it again though, down the right. Move it across to this near side though now, and it's Skinner, the captain, moves it down the line for Ento, who's not been as impactful in this second half, but that's a nice pass for Osborne, who gets onto his left foot and shoots. Great block by Rowe. Skinner though picks up the loose ball, and it's in at the middle, and the header is over. Well, it was Ento, I think, coming in from that right hand side, who met the ball with his head there, with the cross coming in from Skinner. Initially a good block from Rowe, and then Skinner's cross found a teammate, but the header was just off target. Here's Cisse. Decent looking ball in there. It's hooked clear by Pollock, helped on by Dolan, and then whacked clear by Dyson. Good first touch by Taylor, who slips it inside for Ramshaw. Ramshaw moves into a bit of space here. He's got Mondell with him. Can Mondell find a route to goal here? He's onto his left foot. He can shoot! And it's a cross goal and wide. Swift counter-attacking from Moors there. It was brilliant play from Dolan and Dyson on the edge of the box, and then an excellent piece of play from Taylor holding it up on the halfway line to play in Ramshaw. Good football from Moors, but at the end, no moment to kill this game off.